Cool. This right here, nice cool looking snake, right? It's a Burmese python. What her name? Her name is Sunny D. You guys know the juice Sunny D? Yeah. You see the color of her scales? Kind of looks like that, right? That's her nickname that we gave her. So she's a patternless, green patternless Burmese python. She's actually not potentially full grown. She's about 14 feet. They get bigger than this. They can potentially get 17 feet, maybe even a little bit bigger. How many eggs? This is a female. Don't worry, she's very, very friendly. I can put her on her face. That's how friendly she is. She comes to shows all the time. She's a pro. Alrighty. How many eggs do you think this one could have? I'm going to walk through with you, okay? Alright, guess back here. A little bit more than that. No, I'll give you a hint. It's more than that number and less than that number. Close. So I'm going to walk back. No, 99. That was a really close guess. They could potentially have up to 100 eggs. Right? And when they lay the eggs, yep. Someone right here, we actually did a birthday party for her right here, one of your classmates. And she got to take pictures with it and everything. Alrighty, so this one here, there's a female. She actually goes to all of our shows. She's super, super friendly. A lot of people when they see snakes say, oh, they must be mean, right? Everyone tells us that they're mean, so they might have to be mean. They're actually not. This one's extremely friendly. She's actually even friendlier than most people's dogs that I know. She's been coming to shows for a really, really long time. She's used to kids, she's used to people. She usually takes pictures with everybody when we go on the shows too. So she's super, super calm. And we're actually breeding her now so she could try to have some babies. That's cool, right? And remember, she could potentially have 100 eggs, so potentially 100 babies. They usually have less, but they could have that many.
And you don't want the snakes to escape?
Yeah, no, we don't want them to escape. No, we take really good care of them so that they don't. But it's cool, right? Yeah. Very nice.
How much does she weigh?
How
much does she weigh? I mean, two of you are kind of struggling with her.
She's pretty heavy. I would say she's close to like a little over like 120-ish, 130-ish at least. And it's dead weight. So. Yeah, I mean I can hold it by myself, but it's not very comfortable when I do. See? She's a big girl. She likes it better with two people.
But bad snakes don't let them go around your neck.
No, this one.
But if you keep breathing, then they will choke you.
Yeah, they're actually afraid of most people, so that's very uncommon. It's more common for someone to get attacked by their own dog than their own snake. It happens, but it's not common. No, she doesn't have any now. She definitely doesn't. But we're hoping soon. She has had in the past, but not yet this year. Yeah? But anyways, her scales feel very, very smooth. A lot of times they must feel slimy or they must feel rough. We're going to pass around some other snakes later on, and you'll get to feel those, potentially, if you guys are good, right? And it actually feels nicer than most people's skin. Alright, if you guys settle down, you guys will be ready for the next animal, okay? Sounds good? Alright, great. Alrighty, before Mark takes out the next animal, I have to tell you guys something. One second. This one, a lot of the animals that we're bringing today, they've been on tons and tons of shows, so they're kind of used to this, right? There are a few that aren't used to it. We have one that this is literally her first show, and she's a baby. So she's super, super scared. And if you guys listen carefully, you'll hear her make a call. That's actually a call for their mother when they're young. Alright guys, you have to settle down. See how she's scared, guys? I want to settle down a little bit, okay? This right here is a baby American alligator. They get way bigger than this. So this one, we just got this one actually, not too long ago. She hasn't been on many shows. The old one we used to show started getting really, really big. And it was kind of tough to carry. Don't worry guys, I got her. She's not going anywhere. Alright. But anyway, so the old one kind of got retired because it was getting too heavy for me to carry everywhere. So now we have the baby one. And you see how they have the, you hear that noise? You heard that noise she just made? So she makes it again. There she goes. Alright guys, settle down. That's why we're holding this here. She gets nervous, right? And when she gets nervous, she might go to the bathroom, right? Guys, settle down. Alright, when everyone's quiet, I'll continue, okay? You guys ready? Alright, cool. So So you see how this one's a baby, right? In the wild, most reptiles don't take care of their young, right? They pretty much lay the eggs and they go about their business. It's really, really rare and really cool, actually, that alligator mothers, they actually care for the young for a very short period of time, but they do care for them. So what happens is this baby's scared, it's making that noise, so the mom comes close and investigates what's going on. So if, say for example, another alligator is trying to eat it, a big alligator, it'll make that noise and the mom comes along and it wrestles that alligator away. So the mom protects him, not for a very long time, but the fact that they do it at all is really, really cool. With other reptiles, that doesn't usually happen, and alligators are reptiles. Just like all the other stuff you can see today. It's cool though, right? And you see how on top of the eyes, that's where the eyes are? On top of the body? So on top of the body, that's where the eyes are, right? The reason that the eyes are on top, because what happens is they go in the water. Alright guys, so Mark is going to get the next animal ready. While he's doing that, I'm going to tell you about the gator. The eyes are on top, right? They hide in the water. The water's all around them. The only thing that's sticking out are their two eyes. The reason they do that, they can hide from everything, right? They get to see all the predators. Anything that's big that's trying to get them, they can kind of check it out, right? And also any prey items. If they're trying to catch something, like if they're trying to catch fish, that's what the baby's like about. It's going to be kind of hard to catch fish and birds and things like that if they're all over the place, right? So they have to hide and stay still. And that's what these guys do. Alrighty guys, you guys ready for the next animal? Yeah! Alright, cool, very cool. Alright guys, everyone sit down. Once everyone sits down, if you guys behave, you can come closer, okay? If you guys don't behave, you have to stay up here with us. Alright, sounds good? Perfect. Alright, maybe, but you guys are good. Alright, this is a black and white Argentine tegu. They're from Argentina. They actually make really good pets, but in the wild, they actually like to go to farms. So in Argentina, they hang out in the wild, right? They go to farms because at farms you have what? You have chickens and you have eggs. You don't have to be scared. He's very, very friendly. You know what? Let me show you something so you guys calm down. All right, guys. Guys, settle down. This is how friendly he is. I'm going to show you his teeth. The teeth kind of look like little serrated knives. So they're not really long teeth, but they're very, very short and pointy though. So look at this. This is how friendly he is. See that? They're hard to see, but he has little teeth all around the edge right there. And he's a really good boy. They're very friendly. That's why I can do this to him, right? Alright, so if you look at him, you see these muscles right here on this Argentine tegu? Right? These muscles right here. Alright guys, settle down. And we need an aisle, okay guys? Alright guys, so I need an aisle right here, okay? Alright guys, so if you guys are quiet, he's going to walk through with them, okay? If not, he's going to stay up here. So this Argentine tegu, you see these muscles right here? Those muscles, that's called the jowls. That lets you know that this is a male right here. He uses those strong jaw muscles to either fight males, or they also use it for breeding as well. They make really good pets. Reason being, they're usually extremely calm, and they're super, super smart. You see what he's doing with his tongue? It's just like a snake. What they're doing, for people, right? When we're interested in something, we primarily look, right? We check everything out with our eyes. You have a question? No. And then dogs, right? When dogs are interested in something, what do they do? If they're in your car, they stick their heads out, right? They're sniffing everything, right? That's what they do, right? These guys, if they're interested, they're sticking out their tongue. They're grabbing air particles that we can't even see, right? They're bringing them in, and then they analyze them with something called a Jacobson organ. But anyways, that's what they like to do with their tongue, just like snakes. So it's forked. They stick it out, and they have this part going this way, this part going that way, and they figure out what's going on. Just like we like to look, they like to taste. So this guy's inspecting everything, and he's nice and calm. If these guys want to, they're going to have bursts of energy, bursts of speed. Anyway, Argentine tegus, farmers don't like them. They eat chicks, they eat eggs, but believe it or not, they're actually just like vultures typically. They only eat dead things, primarily. It's a lot easier to eat dead things than to try to bring something down that's alive. It's a lot safer for them too. It's cool though, right? Yeah? Yeah, his tail's huge. The males have thick tails, big powerful tails. Are you guys ready for more snakes? Alright, cool, very good. the more we behave, the more stuff we get to see. So it's really good. Alrighty. So what Mark is holding right here, that's a ball python, right? The reason they call them ball pythons, you see it right here? They take their head and they'll stick their head right in the middle and they wrap everything around. The reason they do that, their head is super sensitive, right? If something attacks their tail, they might be okay. Something attacks its head, it's gonna be a lot worse, right? So they stick their head in the middle when they're scared, they wrap everything around, and when they wrap, they look just like a little ball, just like a little basketball or something, right? So that's why they call them ball pythons. They're really popular as pets. Super, super popular because they don't get too big. The females get around 4 feet, the males get around 3 feet. Alright guys, so anyone want to guess what continent it's from? Where's it from? It's from the US? Is it from Canada? Where is it from?
Canada.
Well, that's a country, but yeah. Where? No, it's not from Canada. Where do you think it's from? Let's get 2 more guesses.
South America.
No. Kind of close. Kind of sort of.
Africa?
It is from Africa. Very good. It's from West Africa. It's from Nigeria. It's from Ghana. You know what they do over there? There's a lot of rodents over there, right? They go into, the rodents dig burrows, right? What these guys do, they'll go into burrows that are empty. So rodents leave their burrows because they abandon them for whatever reason. And then the snakes take and they go inside of there, right? And they stay in there, they're nice and cozy in there, right? Because they don't have to stay exposed to the sun and everything, right? So they love it in there. The only time they only leave when they want to eat. And that's at nighttime because they're nocturnal creatures, right? So nocturnal means nighttime. They love it at night. They like when it's dark. There's not too many things that are going to try to get them. And they have pits there so they can see in heat. So even at nighttime, they can see everything perfectly well. Not like us. They see it a lot differently, but they see it really, really well. That's the only time they leave the burrows, when they're hungry. Yes, questions?
I know how they can see when they're animals, it gets
We have a question here, guys. Let's listen to the question.
their eyes when they see the animal that they want to eat, it gets like hot, and when the stuff that they don't want to eat gets a little cold.
Very good, very good. That's excellent. She knows how they see. They see primarily with the little holes on their mouth. You'll see the next one, you'll see holes next to their mouth. They're called pits. So what happens is, I have heat in me, right? I'm hot. This floor is cold, right? So it sees that and it knows that I'm alive and the floor is not. Yep. Alrighty, guys. So you see this right here? What kind of snake do you guys think that this one is and that one is? Look at what it's doing. Look at what it's doing, right? Yeah, it's a ball python, right? It's balling up. It's getting scared. It doesn't know what's going on, right? These snakes usually have excellent temperaments. They typically don't bite. They don't strike. All they do is hide. So he's putting his head in the middle. He's wrapping everything around.
The babies don't fight because they're scared. They don't have any teeth yet.
Yep. No, they do have teeth. They're born with teeth, actually. They're born with fangs. But anyways, so guys, you see this right here? Alright guys, so I'm going to tell you guys about the one that Mark has, and he's showing you right now, and then we'll talk about this one. This one is a pastel ball python. So it's the same exact species, except the color's different, right? It's called a lemon pastel. See how it looks yellowish, just like a lemon? Yeah. So we breed them, we make the babies purposely to have all these different colors and all these different patterns. This guy has a name. Do you want to know what his name is? His name is Michael. Alrighty guys, and this is a full-grown male. So this male right here is full-grown for the lemon pastel. And if you guys are quiet, you'll get to see also, okay? Alrighty. I have a question. Alright guys, you guys ready for me to tell you about the next one? Yeah! Alright, so I'm going to show you guys this one up here, right? See how it's smaller, right? This is a baby ball python, right? And it's scared, that's why it's putting its head in the center. But you see, everyone says typically, right, you hear, oh, snakes are so mean, right? Does this look mean? And this is usually the way that it's only very cute snakes that actually are mean.
As long as we don't get too many people up front.
And this is alright guys, let's have a little bit of quiet. Alright, this right here is an albino ball python. What makes it albino, they don't have dark pigmentation. They don't have melanin, so they're lighter. They have a change in their DNA that makes them lighter. Yeah, very cool.